another one. We got a double pickup, but it's on some quick stuff. Short, should be short. First one we picking up is from Perkins over here on 224. And then Conduto Taco will be the second one. I don't know if it's Perkins in everybody's city no more. We didn't have Perkins here since I was a kid, but it ain't very many of them left. I think it's like one. This is like the only one. Unless it's one out more somewhere that I haven't noticed. Alright, yeah, run in here and grab this order. Hopefully it's ready and we can be in and out. Let's see what happens. John, that was a decent pickup. Didn't take too long. I like when I go in and they got it ready already, but they had a couple things to throw in the bag, so took a little couple minutes. I got one bag though. Got one bag, because some days I'll go in and you end up waiting 10-15 minutes for one order, so that wasn't a terrible order. So now we're gonna go to Condado Taco, I guess it's called. They opened this up here maybe, I want to say 2 years ago out here in Portland. And maybe it's a pretty good place to eat. I haven't tried it yet. I don't eat a ton of fast food. I do eat some fast food, but not a ton of it, so try to be a little more healthy with my diet nowadays. But we headed over here to do this pickup, and then we'll drop both of them off. Both of them are on the other side of Boardman, closer to the Youngstown side. So once we pick them up, we swing over there. Show y'all that side. We'll be going back past Southern Park Mall. I I took y'all over there already. Yeah, I took y'all over already. I remember us talking about the mall, but we gonna go back up that way and pass that mall and headed down 224 towards Canfield, but we'll still be in Boardman. Like, it's just a road up in that direction. I think both orders are on the same street, so that's kind of cool. Won't have to go too far out of the way. All right, I'm gonna run in here and grab these tacos. Hopefully this is already done and we can get on the road. That wasn't bad. That was quick, already ready. So let's go ahead and drop off this first one. First one is only 6 minutes away. That's kind of cool. I like the quick trips. The more you can pack in an hour, the better, but you want them to be good trips. So basically, you want to base it on what are you trying to make per hour. So based on that, that's a lot. It's going to go into how you decide what trips to take. I try to do a minimum of $20 an hour if I can. I try to do $30 an hour while I'm out here. Doesn't always work out like that, but sometimes it works better, you know. So it just, you know, depends on the night, the weather, and how generous people want to be. So you know, get out here on 224. This street is tricky to get out on sometimes, but it's a good night, so we gonna pop right out. Get on down the road. So we're gonna go back up here past the mall. Most of the major shopping area is in Youngstown. We'll be over here in Mahoney County. We'll be crossing 224 in Boardman. There's quite a few restaurants and businesses on this side too of 224. We got a place called Jay's Famous Hot Dogs, and I know they've been here forever. They do pretty well. We got some police action down here. Somebody get pulled over and boarded. We'll switch lanes here. Give the police some space to do their job. That's the Sherry's. Oh, sheriff out here. That's a karate studio. He's been there since I was a kid, so over 40 years. He's been in Youngstown. I actually went there as a kid, took Taekwondo, which was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Alright, let's make this turn on Glenwood. And do our first drop off. Another road. This road runs all the way from Boardman, Youngstown, or Youngstown to Boardman, however you want to say it. It's one of the major roads that, takes you around the city. They're trying to rebuild a lot of different things on Glenwood and Youngstown. They had a grocery store there about 10 years ago, but it went out of business, so maybe it was longer than 10 years, maybe about 15 years now. But they did open up an urgent care. They got a new soul food place down there, new coffee shop. The Playhouse is on Glenwood in Youngstown. That's it's a big deal. It's been here for years, and they do some awesome plays. Got to go there a lot as a kid, so if you like plays, the Playhouse on Glenwood is a pretty cool place. Let's drop off this DoorDash. It seemed like they did their driveway, so pull up here. That's what I got. Alright, y'all, give me a minute. Leave this food at their doorstep. Move on. This is the first one from purchases. Streets. Get out of this snow-covered driveway. And do our next drop-off. Got a lot of nice little houses in Youngstown and Boardman. Out here it's a little more close together. Youngstown, almost everywhere. It'll be probably an empty lot next to it that you can purchase to expand, the size of your property. That's one of the cool things about Youngstown. But when I was a kid, it wasn't like that. You may have had an empty lot here and there, but it was a ton of homes. But like I say, over years and job loss and people just trying to get away from the city, it changed a lot. So it definitely isn't as crowded, or the roads aren't as crowded as they were at one time. Those two up and head back to the staging area again, where I like to sit, usually by the mall or something. That's not a good trip, so we're not gonna even bother with that. Pick different days, different times to see what's best for you. What times you can make the most money doing it. It can be profitable. I think as far as DoorDash, I think the best week I've ever had was about, I haven't been doing it that long, don't get me wrong, but the best week I've had during DoorDash probably was about in the early Uber days when you weren't limited to the amount of time you could drive. So I started in the evening, like when the bars open, maybe 9, 10 o'clock, and I drive to the next morning when I was making that during Uber. DoorDash, like I said, I've done 7 in the morning to maybe like 11:30, 12 at night. But DoorDash definitely slows down during certain hours. You figure during the times people eat lunch, breakfast, dinner, yeah, it's gonna be busier. But the late night, evening hours, maybe if you're in a big city, you get good trips. But in this town, this area, Youngstown, Portland, or whatever, the trips get really bad after like 8:30, 9:30. They tend to get worse and worse, unless the weather's bad. If the weather's bad, then you still get good trips around those times. Around that time. Hospital that you see there to the left. They've been here quite a while. We got, that's the only 2 major hospital systems, Akron Children's and St. Elizabeth, which they call now Mercy Health in Youngstown. So, yeah, that's definitely where they're at with that here. Japanese. This one trip I'm gonna take it just so I can show y'all the other side of show y'all Youngstown, show y'all some of Youngstown. It looks like it's gonna be over, the delivery gonna be over on the north side, so we gonna get over here to the restaurant. I'll pick up the order. We're sitting on the mall here in Boardman, and then I'll get it back home and take y'all over to the north side of Youngstown. Probably gonna go across the highway, so 680, and then I can show you a little bit of the campus area. All right, I'm positive that we'll be back.